Hey guys, it's Carly. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be talking about basically how to overcome low self-esteem, and feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it if you did. You can see all my videos. I usually try to do these once a week depending on how busy I am. So let's see. Low self-esteem is something that a lot of people deal with. I used to struggle with my self-esteem. I did not like myself. I felt like an outcast. I felt different. I didn't feel like I fit in. You just feel a lot of negative stuff about yourself, and I dealt with that for a while. You just feel like you're unacceptable and unworthy, you're unlovable, like you're just not worth anything. Well, I can tell you first thing that God put you on this earth for a reason. You have a purpose, and He loves you, and He wants you on this earth for a reason. And everybody is worthy of something. You're priceless. You're unique. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own way of living, and that makes you. And we're all supposed to be different. So no matter what people say, love yourself for who you are, and don't let anybody tear you down and say you're not worthy of anything, because you know you are, and you're worthy to God's eyes, and you're God's masterpiece, and you're important to Him, and that's all that matters. But there are some tips though that you can think about that may help you with your low self-esteem. If you're someone who's struggling with this, there's some stuff that you can really think about. First thing is, stop pretending to be in an attempt to please other people. So don't worry about pleasing other people. Basically just be who you are, and let people like you for who you are. People should like you for who you are, and not what you have and what you look like or how you dress or whatever. And if they don't respect you and like you for who you are, then they're not worth having in your life. They're just not, because they're just going to keep bringing you down and making you feel bad about yourself. Don't worry about pleasing other people. Just be who you are, and you will find those right people who will respect you for that. Because that's something that can definitely kill self-esteem if you're with people who are constantly going to tear you down all the time, because that's just not good. Another one is learn to say no. A lot of times we say yes because we have a fear of authority, or fear of hurting someone's feelings, or worries that we will let someone down, or worries that we won't fit in. So you want to say yes to this because you're worrying about fitting in, and sometimes you're just someone who has low self-esteem, so you don't know how to take authority over certain things. But a lot of times you can wind up in trouble or wind up in a tough situation if you do say yes to something that's not really your thing, and it can definitely make you unhappy. So you just gotta try to come out of that habit. You don't have to be rude about it or mean. You just have to be firm and just let them know that I am not doing this and I'm sticking to it, and you have to, whether you like it or not. You can't respect my decision of saying no, then it's not worth it. So it's just as simple as that. It will go a long way, and it can really help build your self-esteem if you are able to take authority in yourself and are able to say no to things and not let people control you and empower you. It can really help build your self-esteem and make it greater. And another thing is, give yourself permission to make mistakes. You can't beat yourself up over a failure every time you fail, because we all have flaws, we all have stuff that we do and that we regret. It's just part of life. It's just human nature. We're not perfect. But when you fail at something, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't put yourself down saying I can do better, I'm worthless, whatever. It happens to all of us, and you just gotta stay strong and just move on from it. And, let God work it out in your favor. And you just learn from them, No matter what's going on in your life, you're always gonna make mistakes. It's just human nature. It's just human life. We're meant to make mistakes. And if you just keep holding this failure over you, it's just gonna really, really hurt your self-esteem even more. So that's why you have to let go of those failures and just move on from it, and just keep prospering at life and just doing the best you can. see them as opportunities for growth. A lot of times mistakes can make you grow and make you into a better person, and you learn from it, and you just know not to do that kind of thing again. So sometimes it can be a good thing. And then the next tip I have is take responsibility for your actions, and this basically can help you have a healthy self-esteem, because not only do you want to have good high self-esteem, you also want a healthy self-esteem as well, and so sometimes stuff happens, it's out of your control, or you just don't make the best choices, and sometimes you can let others down, but don't make excuses, and just accept them as consequences of your choices, and focus on repairing it, and don't focus on the past, and you just move on from it. It takes a lot of help and effort, and it takes a lot of effort to do this, and to really admit to it, and to really take responsibility for an action. But it does help. It helps self-esteem in a way, because it helps you grow in your self-esteem, and helps you have healthy self-esteem, which is also just as important as which is just as important. The next thing is help others. You should just always be willing to help people in your life. Basically, when you help others and you just don't worry so much about yourself and your own worries and your own struggles, you basically will become so much more and so much bigger, and you'll be doing something different, and you will just grow when it comes to helping others. You're doing something good for someone else, you're helping someone in need, and your self-esteem will just get a whole new definition. And help whenever you can, and give freely. Don't expect anything in return, just help because it's the right and good thing to do. You'll get more than you thought you ever needed, and it will just give your self-esteem a new definition. It will renew it. You'll have a good high spirit with your self-esteem. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is basically immerse yourself in whatever you decide to do. Just try not to think about your choices. You either want to do something or you don't. Don't second guess them. Make the right choice on whether you want to do this or not. And if you're always worrying about your choices all the time, then it won't do any good. And you have to make a decision and not worry about it, and not worry about the outcome. Just make sure it's the right decision and it's what you want to do. Immerse yourself in what you do, and it will also hurt people around you too if you don't think about it. Your self-esteem is basically a measure of how worthy you are. You set your own expectations and goals for yourself of who you should be, and then do all that you can to live up to those expectations. You have it in you to be the person you could be proud of. You really have it in you. You just have to sometimes give up on things and make these type of decisions to get there. And a lot of these things, even this last one that I said, will really, really help boost your self-esteem. And it's something that's hard, that can be hard, because sometimes you have to make sacrifices, but it's just worth it, because low self-esteem can really, really bring a person down, can really make them depressed, can really just ruin somebody. And so just think about these tips that I said, and I really hope that this video will help you in a way. If you're someone who's struggling with low self-esteem, just think about these tips and the stuff that I said, and try doing them. Try doing this stuff and see if it helps. It helped me, so I'm sure it will help you too. And I hope that this will help you out and you think about it. And feel free to comment if you have any other ideas of stuff you want me to talk about, and subscribe to my channel. Would greatly appreciate it. And I will be back with another video soon. Bye guys, thanks for watching.